video. In this video, I'll just tell you how I pick up items and then demonstrate 2 maps, and that'll be it. I played 2 days, 19 hours, and died 3 times. So, I put the map in first. What you want to do when you pick up an item is you want to click on the item, the name tag, and what this means is you got to get a loot filter that is making the name tag big enough for you to click. That's step number 1. And then step number 2 is you got to get close enough to the item to pick it up. Now you don't want to be too far away, because the farther it is, the more you'll have to move your mouse, and the more you have to move your mouse, 1, it takes time, and 2, it reduces your accuracy. So get sufficiently close first with whirling blades or whatever movement, and then you generally want to stop a little bit so you can increase your accuracy. If you're moving the entire time, it's a little hard to pick up an item because the item is moving, so it's really difficult compared to when you're stationary. So you generally want to move close enough and then click on the item. So what you can also do, there's this little trick, you can name lock it, and you hold the mouse down after you click it. So you click and hold, and you see my character, if I run away from the item with one of the blades, it'll keep walking towards the item because it's name locked. So what you can do is you can name lock it first and then whirl to something close by, and then that will pick up the item. So let me show you what it looks like in a couple maps, 2 maps. So that combined with yesterday's tips should increase your speed by a little bit, maybe, hopefully. Go like that. Normally you don't really have to worry too much about this stuff. Just play to enjoy the game, but if you want to do some improvements to your clicking, then you can use those tips. Basically the biggest tip is just stopping for long enough to click the item. If you move, if you're trying to whirl and trying to click at the same time, it's fairly difficult. So you stop first and then you click it, and it should be much easier. Xana. I guess I'll just do the mountain ledge and a gorge. Yeah, it takes a little bit of focus to not bump into walls. My whirl speed is 345, and then vaal spark is 11.4, and spark is 67-ish. So you should be able to hit somewhat close to those numbers. My dagger is absolute garbage right now. I got a different dagger, but it's the same thing. It's just some attack speed with 2 damages and crit. Oh, you gotta be careful of bears. That stuff can kill you. I guess the other thing I should mention is picking up items can get a little frustrating if they're dropping off screen. So you kind of have to get used to when the sound drops, you kind of have to estimate where you haven't checked. So if you have a screen's worth of vision and you hear a drop sound, it's going to be somewhere around the edge. So just walk in a way that kind of guesses where the item is. And that's pretty much the best advice I can give you. I don't even search for it correctly, so it's pretty hard to find items on this build when you're shooting off screen and everything. I guess I'll show you another gorge. There's some other stuff too, you'll see I keep my portal scrolls closer to the edge of the inventory so that I don't have to move as far as if I put it over here or something like that. and then crit. I left some Piranhas monsters back there, but it's whatever. Anyways, I'll leave you with that. On power 3, so I'm gonna all this. Okay, so I guess if you have any questions, feel free to ask below the video. I'll get to it when I can, and peace out. See you guys next time.